With a mobile router, you can set up an internet connection anywhere. Today, we'll show you the best mobile routers currently available on the market. We've evaluated tests and opinions, and calculated an overall rating. Hi, and welcome to our channel. Mobile routers hardly differ from conventional WLAN or DSL routers in terms of how they are viewed by testers. The most important criteria are always the actual speed, or data throughput, of the device as well as the transmission and reception performance. In comparisons between several mobile routers, the measured values are often decisive for the placement of the candidates. The radio standard on which the mobile router can transmit is taken into account. Some test reports take this into account in their rating, because modern standards and an up-to-date modem create a higher throughput than outdated hardware. However, the editors rarely actually measure the actual range. We observe that, in contrast to DSL routers, they also hardly take a look at the daily operation of the device. Testers often only evaluate the initial setup process. In terms of features, testers always make their judgment with a view to the available functions. Particularly those features that expand the application space provide testers with good scores. These include, for example, the usability as a media server for streaming photos or videos to a TV or printer connection for wireless document printing. Surprisingly, security and encryption standards are hardly discussed in the test reports. Before we get to the ranking, I'd like to ask you to leave a like or tell us in the comments what we should do better. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Then you won't miss any of our upcoming comparisons. And here comes the ranking now. We start with an overall rating of 4.4 out of 5 stars. The Huawei 4G Router 3 Pro. At the time of testing, the price was around $115. The way out when there is no internet for the telephone/cable socket. Strengths: easy handling, guest WLAN, favorable. Weaknesses: without battery, relatively unwieldy, separate power supply. If you need an internet connection in a place where no regular cable connection is available, the Huawei 4G Router 3 Pro is an inexpensive solution. Equipped with a suitable LTE SIM card or micro SIM form factor, the device reliably supplies a whole range of clients when needed. The setup and handling are quite simple, although a status display instead of status LEDs might have been useful. The range of functions includes setting up a guest WLAN access. That is practical for trade shows, for example. Unfortunately, the Huawei router always needs a power outlet because it does not have a battery. However, this is acceptable in view of the low price. The relatively large build and the additional power supply make transport a bit difficult. Continuing with the NetGear Nighthawk M2, and an overall rating of 4.4 out of 5 stars. At the time of testing, the price started at around $420. Well-equipped but expensive travel router. Strengths: supports all common LTE standards. Comfortable touchscreen operation. Mains operation possible. Power bank function. Weaknesses: very expensive. The Nighthawk M2 is a mobile router with a high-capacity battery that allows you to receive LTE and 3G/UMTS everywhere. With prices beyond $400, it is one of the most expensive representatives of its kind, but it can still score with a wide range of functions and considerable technical data. All common frequency bands are supported, and up to 20 devices can be connected to the handy device simultaneously. The integrated battery promises long run times with its high capacity. NetGear's router can also be used like a power bank, thanks to the USB port to charge your mobile devices in battery emergencies. In addition, you can also operate the device at a power outlet without battery assistance. The device is operated via a small but nice touchscreen. By the way, we have all the relevant links for you below in the video description for even more details. Now we come to the overall rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars, with the NetGear Nighthawk M5. At the time of the test, the price started at about $850. As a 5G router with battery, currently still a very expensive rarity on the market. Strengths: Very good performance with full 5G reception. Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax. Easy operation thanks to good touchscreen display and smartphone app. Plug-in and power bank operation via USB Type-C possible. Weaknesses: very expensive. Battery could be a bit more enduring. The NetGear Nighthawk M5 is a special device. It is the first freely available mobile router with 5G reception. NetGear pays a premium for this feature with a purchase price of over $800. The purchase has to be considered carefully, because although the 5G rollout is progressing steadily in this country, it is still far from a level where flawless operation is possible. If you only have 5G reception in your region, the Nighthawk M5 can become a workhorse. The Connect magazine certified a downstream of 684 megabits per second and 110 megabits per second upstream for the small wireless box. The reason for this might also be the cutting-edge Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, based on WLAN. You can view all usage and consumption data and check the device's status via an easy-to-read touchscreen display. Operation is also quite straightforward, via a smartphone app. In battery mode, the small router manages at least 6 hours, which is not quite enough for a full workday. However, you can switch to socket or power bank operation at any time. Thus, the mobile router is very suitable for travelers who also want to be online on the road or in the caravan on the notebook, for example. The M5 can also be used as a fail-safe for a conventional DSL router. Thus, the model is especially recommended for those who only have weak DSL or fiber optic performance, but have 5G reception. Our conclusion? Of course, each product has its own strengths and weaknesses. So everyone should decide for themselves what suits you and of course your wallet best. We have linked all the products in the video description for even more details. Have you already decided? Or maybe you have one of these products at home. Then we would be happy if you let us know which device you prefer, and above all, why. I hope that I could help you a little deciding on your purchase. If so, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. That would really help us and the channel. Thanks for watching and see you very soon. Goodbye.